Hello, welcome to Limp Digits. My name's Oscar. On the other end of the line today is...
Romilly.
Hello, Rom. How are you doing?
All right. How are you?
Yeah, I'm all right.
You've got to hurry up because Judge Judy's on and I've got to go and watch it.
Wicked. What are we playing today?
Contre Jour, which in contrast to my haste to get in front of Judge Judy, it is a very relaxing and very pretty and very beautiful game from Chillingo. Chillingo, of course, are famous for making lots of games and are indeed owned by Electronic Arts. So you would think they would make lots of games. Anyway, it's been around for a while. It's at the top of the charts and it's awesome. What do you think about it?
I think it's a sterling effort. It's a lovely little puzzler. In contrast to many other games, it's got this wonderful sort of film noirish aesthetic to it. It's black and white, very stylish, very peaceful, stonking little piano-based soundtrack. It's a pleasure to play.
Amelie.
No, oh God, don't make us talk about... No.
It's Amelie.
How do you know it sounds like the soundtrack to Amelie?
Because I watched 10 minutes of Amelie once before falling asleep, and the one thing that I remember about the movie Amelie was the soundtrack.
Okay. Right, stop, Romilly. Last time
what?
I saw you,
it's Amelie.
I was under the impression that you were male.
Yeah.
Okay, which means an XY chromosome, yes?
Yeah.
Which means you shouldn't, if you've even got the slightest shred of self-respect, be watching a film like Amelie, which is made for girls.
And it's French.
You're not making this better. Back to the game. It's actually quite difficult.
Yeah, it is.
But I happen to know, Rom, that you've made it onto the second world, and I have to say the sound of you achieving that was slightly disturbing.
Well, I happened to be on the phone to you at the time, and it was quite a moment. I must have tried that level 20 times before I finally managed to crack it, and I was very happy with myself.
It sounded like you were cracking one out, if I'm absolutely honest.
But yeah, it is fiendishly difficult, although when you're playing it, you don't mind that it's really difficult so much. You don't mind sitting there for 20 attempts to try and get through that one level because it feels so cosy and warm and lovely. And the guy that made this, we presumed he was French, didn't we? Because it all looks a bit French, but it's not. He's not. He's from Ukraine. Which is wonderful. His name, by the way, is what was it? Maxim. I think that's how you say it. It's a cool name. Anyway, Maxim.
It's a seriously cool name. I'm quite jealous. Aren't you jealous as well, Romilly?
Yeah. Anyway, look. Let's wrap it up. What score would you give it then?
Okay. I'm going to give it 4.5, Romilly. It's not getting the 5 for two reasons. One is it's just a little bit too difficult.
Oh, you wuss.
Yeah, a little bit, but my levels of frustration were creeping up a bit too high, and I, unlike you, am not one to keep trying things 20 or 30 times until she actually says yes. Sorry, until you finish the level. But the other thing is, it's just there are times at which it's just a little bit creepy. A large part of the mechanism is these dangling elastic band pulley vine things. They remind me slightly of those dribbles of snot you would see on the dangling from the nose of the more misanthropic people you went to school with, and I just look at them and it reminds me of those creepy people with bad nasal hygiene.
Okay, so it's getting 4.5 out of 5 with marks dropped for things that look like snot. I'm going to give it 4.7. The only reason it hasn't got a full 5 is because it's a little bit derivative, isn't it? You know, we see lots of things get from A to B, pick up some stuff on the way, deform the landscape around you to move your little dude around, whatever it is. None of that's particularly new. It's a proven formula, but it is done exceptionally well. And for a mere £1.24 on the Google Play Store, you know, I'd suggest it's well worth picking up. It's certainly worth the cash anyway.
And on that note, we better wrap it up. Cheerio!
Bye-bye. Oh, my brain fell out.
Did I just cut you in half?
This game is
mental.
It's quite cute, isn't it?
Now, okay, I dropped a bear trap then, and you magnetised me and pulled me back into my own bear trap, and therefore you won. You found her.